Okay. So today we are going to discuss about club PR strategies and some implementation of the same. And as I initially said, if you have any questions to ask, please use the raise hand feature in the Zoom chat or share your questions in the chat window. I think some of you have already shared your questions as you register. We'll try to take up those questions also. This is going to be a very interactive session. Let's try to discuss rather than one person talking. And yeah, over to you, distinguished Toastmaster Ayush.
Thank you, Mr. DPRM of District 125. Can we have a huge round of applause for Abhilash, who collaborated with our district and made sure that we have a engaging event throughout the month of Feb. So thank you, Abhilash, for giving me the opportunity, and a very good evening to all our members present here in the room. So there's a surprise from my side that all of a sudden I had to plan unplanned trip to Mahakumbh, and I think most of you know that Mahakumbh is one of the biggest event happening in India right now. Approximately 40 to 50 crores people will be attending it. So with God's grace, I am the lucky one to attend one. So right now I am in a tent. If you can see, it's a tent, and I am in Prayagraj. So the best part is Prayagraj falls under District 124. I think that is the best part that we have this Mahakumbh location in our district, and I am trying my best to connect with all of you today and make sure this meeting goes well. And Abhilash has been really helpful. I have given him some points on what I am going to discuss. So, in case if I am disconnected for any reasons, you know, right, network is a big issue here, then Abhilash will take over from there. And trust me, friends, families, or members, he can do a better job than me. But he's very humble. He's like, no, Ayush, you start, you do it as long as it is possible. So let's start. And today we're going to cover, as the poster says, the PR strategies. Now, any guesses what PR strategies I'm talking about? Any guesses? What strategies? Is it about
I think it's about
marketing?
yeah.
Yes.
I think Ayush, it's about how to present our club on the social media on the different platforms, how to project and how to enhance the goodwill of the club.
Wow, fantastic. Can we have a round of applause for Ankur? I think you're absolutely right. Somewhere you're very close to the answer. Yes, it's about the visibility of the club to the outside world. Fantastic. Anything else? Does it include the paid promotions I'm talking about that we do on Facebook, Insta, LinkedIn? Is it? You know how to do digital marketing? Any guesses? Of course not, yeah. We don't have so much of funds to invest in digital marketing, right? But if we do it in the right way, the basic way. So there is a saying that the advanced level is what? When you master the basic level. So let's try to master the basic level. And trust me, you will never need extra fund from your club or from anyone to make sure that your club's visibility is at the top notch. It is a very simple PR strategy trick that we will discuss today with all of you. And all of you are welcome to suggest or to add on if you want to for any of the points. And that's a very cool avatar created by District 125 Toastmasters. I am in awe that how did he manage to do it. I'm sure I'm going to copy his idea and try to implement in my District 124. So let's start with this. And coming to the first point is very important. My camera might be off. Can you see my camera right now? Is it like visible, my camera?
Yeah, yeah, you are visible. Yes.
Fantastic. When the camera is visible, fantastic. So let's talk about some basic PR strategies. So point number one, as a VP PR, or for that matter, if you're in the EC, you're always welcome to give suggestion. Or if you're into business services, you're always welcome to use these suggestions for your enhancement, for your improvement. So the first, what I believe, the basic PR strategy is established a consistent posting schedule. For example, if your clubs, let's suppose Sajal is here, Sajal's club meet on Sunday. Okay. So if the first poster comes on Saturday, do you think any visibility will be created? Of course, yes. Amongst the members, yes. But is the poster only for amongst the members? No, it is for the outside world as well, right? So try to establish a consistent posting schedule. For example, as I said, Sajal has a meeting on Sunday. So the first poster might go on Tuesday. Now, it could be anything, a teaser or the poster about the upcoming meeting. Sometimes it happens that you don't get any role plays, like the team or the speaker or the G is not fixed. So, what do you release? So, please go with a basic poster of public speaking or leadership, just with a quote or with some saying or with something learning, and put your meeting details to learn more about this. See you on this date, blah, blah, blah. So, like this, your visibility will be there in all social media, and your members will get to know for sure that meeting will happen. The guests outside will get to know that the meeting will happen. And the next is one is Tuesday, then Thursday, a second poster. Again, it could be anything. Suppose in the first poster you have shown T mod. In the second, you can show the G or the speaker evaluator. That is absolutely up to the club. So my point here is at least three posters should go before the meeting. If the meeting is on Sunday, let's do one thing, one on Tuesday, second on Thursday, third on Saturday, maybe the final agenda. Because generally, before one day of the meeting, we try to finalize the agenda. So the Saturday agenda will be the perfect one. And in Sunday morning, if possible, final reminder before the meeting, or you may rotate one of the posters again to just to remind everyone in the group about the meeting, right? Now, again, I'm telling you just to remind what is the main point here is if the role plays are finalized, release a dedicated posters featuring them. Regular updates on social media keep the clubs visible. When there is no meeting related content, please try to show some insight on public speaking and leadership, including your club's detail. So, is this information clear? Establish a consistent posting schedule. If somebody raises their hand, please unmute and speak directly. So, we'll wait 5 seconds until unless we move to the next point.
So Ayush, can you please repeat this? Oh, sorry, yeah, someone else is.
Yes, please tell me.
Hi, yeah, hi Sajal, yeah, go ahead. You can
Yeah.
unmute, right? Yeah.
Yes, yes. Uh, as we regularly post on Instagram, basically we go for emails. As we are a college students, we go for email. But regularly posting an email sometime like every day, like for the meetings, for the awards, for the PR, for the batch award, we post three posts for a single meeting, like first meeting poster, then glimpses, then the award winner. So we have divided that if it's our Sunday that we will be giving Friday the poster meeting poster, then Monday glimpses, and Tuesday other our best reward. But if we keep posting again and again, like if I shifted my poster of a meeting to Wednesday, then Saturday, then a reminder meeting. It will create a lot of, first of all, emails for the student, which they generally, and they will start ignoring it because they will see again an email from a Toastmaster again in a full week. And for the, I will say for the Instagram also, like we used to share in the links of the post in our guest club, guest Toastmasters club, which are so it will be also gone floating with the all the links and all.
Okay. Thank you for that question of table topics. Anyway, Sajal, I got your point. So, email that you send is for the members of your institute who are the part of the club, right? Fantastic. So, why do you need to send email for everything? Restrict that to for one or two maximum. What you can do is put it in your group. You have a WhatsApp group, put it there. And regarding social media, nobody cares how much you post because nobody gets disturbed by the direct notification of that post, right? So there is no foundation. And for emails, try to stick to one. That's it. It is not mandatory that you have to communicate via email. Put it on the main group. And of course, that's a very good idea that put it on the guest group as well. I was supposed to come to that, but you covered. Yes. So is your answer, is the question clear, Sajid? Fantastic. Thank you, Sajal. Yes,
We have
Rabin,
Rabin.
I
Yeah,
can
hi
see your
Rabin.
yes.
Please unmute
Yes,
and
please tell me, sir.
Yes. Hello, I'm Rabin from Toastmasters Club of Pune. So traditionally, my club, I mean, I guess since inception, has been releasing posters 2 days prior to the meeting. So our meetings are on Saturday. We release it on Thursday, be it the email or posting on social media. Do you have a recommendation that poster should go anytime, like maybe before that, maybe, or maybe after that? What do you think is an appropriate time to release a poster or any communication regarding it?
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Rabin, for the question. When did you join this meeting? Like, did you listen my entire point in the
No,
last
I joined
7 minutes
in
that
late.
I explained? Okay.
I
So
joined
first
late.
point, what we have. Okay. Okay. No issues, Rabin. So this is what we are discussing. That have a fixed schedule. For example, if your club meets on Sunday, the first
Hmm.
poster try to release on Tuesday, then Thursday, then Saturday. If possible, go for a reminder poster on Sunday. If not, please rotate any of these posters once again. So a reminder is gone that tomorrow is the meeting. Because people might forget, because Toastmasters is not always a priority, right, in life. So one rotation of the posters again in the group goes for the reminder. And it also works in a way, for example, let's say suppose Ankur Bajaj is the teamot in the club, and that poster went again in the rotation before one day of the meeting or in the same day of the meeting. So suppose my meeting is in the evening, in the morning I saw Ankur Bajaj. Now in my impression, Ankur is one of the best teamers I've seen. Even if I'm not willing to come to that meeting, I might come because I know he will do a fantastic job. So even this works. Especially you can rotate the poster where you know that amongst this role players, this role player is someone who can attract members again. So that role player poster you can rotate again in the same day of your meeting. Okay, is that clear, Rabin?
Okay, okay. No, that part I heard actually. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so you're saying communication regarding the same meeting should be done in three different ways
No, no, wait, no, 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 no,
over
no,
the
no, no,
over the
no, no,
course
no.
of the week. You know.
No, 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 not three different ways. At least three posters. Tuesday. Suppose if it is on Sunday, please understand the calculation. Suppose if your club does not mean on Saturday, does not mean it is invalid. It of course means you change the day accordingly. So if it is on Sunday, let's try to do the first poster on Tuesday. Okay. Then Thursday, then Saturday. That's it. And it could be anything. It is not necessary. It has to be related with the role players. It could be something on public speaking. It could be a testimonial. It could be on leadership. Anything that you feel like doing for
नहीं
the
है
club.
हैं
Okay.
20 लोग 20 लोग
Yeah, ये Abhilash, please take the power to unmute. You know, let them
yes,
raise the hand.
yes,
Then we'll
it
ask them
is
to.
done. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
because it will create
So
disturbance. Thank you very much.
yeah, I think they may
Okay.
join right
So
now.
moving on to the next point. Yes, thank you, Abhilash, for doing the job. I hope Rabin, you are clear with the answer. If not, we'll get in touch and discuss again. Okay. Okay. Now, next point is very important. Is of the what I see generally clubs
So
does not follow
sorry,
is
Ayush. Before proceeding, I think we have a hand raised from Swapnil Basu. So, go ahead, Swapnil.
Swapnil. Yes. Yes, Swapnil. Please tell me.
So my question was that for the agenda of the meeting, like if we post it at the day of the meeting or before the day of the meeting, we post the agenda. I tried to do that, but it is becoming very difficult as some role players, mostly the auxiliary role players, are not yet fixed, and it is becoming very difficult for making the agenda. That's why we decided to drop it. So what can we do? Like, what is the alternative, or what? How can we fix this so that we can make the
Okay.
agenda?
So how coming to the first question, how can you fix it? To be honest, it cannot be alone fixed by you. It also depends on the how the VP head is responding, how the entire club's activity are taken over. If the VP head is the most active member and none members are active, then of course the agenda will never feel right. So again, it is something subjective, it is something depending on someone else. If not, avoid the agenda, put something else. For team, or you have so many n number of role players, take anyone and put a poster, or do something, as I said, on public speaking, on testimonial, or on awards, or a reminder for the meeting in general. That's it. Anything works as a poster. Okay, Swapnanil, is that over? I know, I can understand agenda gets tough, to be honest. It generally gets filled in the last moment of the meeting, but this is the basic thing. Anything works as long as you are putting something. Is that okay, Swapnanil?
Yes, yes.
Thank you for that question. Okay, so moving on to the second thing is the most cardinal part of any poster. This is what I believe. What I've seen is generally clubs do not post a phone number in their poster. So what I feel is every poster must have the club's phone number. Club's phone number, that means the contact number for that club. It could be VPM, president. It is up to the club. Generally, it is VPM because they entertain all these calls. Because guests generally calls to attend the meeting, along with the date, time, and location in a highlighted format. I tell you why. Let's avoid relying on captions alone, as they can be lost when the post is forwarded. So having number directly on the poster makes it very easy for a potential guest to contact the club directly. Sometimes what happens is, to be very honest, if there is no number, I know the club's name, but it will be very tough for me, or I'll find it very lazy to go on Google, type the club name, search the social media link, then go there, contact. It's a long process. I might avoid it. But if the phone number is there and I'm interested, I'll instantly drop a text or call them up. Now sometimes I feel is you all, most of the clubs put the contact number in the caption. So what happens is, let's say suppose there's a meeting in the club of Dev. Dev is here, Dev Parasar. Okay, and that meeting is about a world champion coming in. Let's assume a world champion coming in, and the poster went viral. It was forwarded a lot of times, lot of times, lot of times. In the process, the caption got lost. Now, if I'm a guest and I'm very interested to attend this meeting, but I have no information how to, or how to go about it, because this is my first time will be attending a Toastmasters. My God, I'll never be able to attend because there is no contact number. But the moment you put a contact number, it will be very easy. So this is my suggestion: put a contact number, date, time, and the location in the highlighted form. If it is a Zoom, then try to make sure you put the email ID, I mean the meeting ID and the password there itself. Because again, the registration form you cannot put, or put the QR code. If you want to do it in the registration, put the QR code so that it is never lost. You are not dependent on the captions always. Okay. So this is my suggestion. Any questions here? Yes. Any questions? I hope this point is clear. Sajal, Ankur, and Dev, and everyone present here. Yes, I can see Rashmi ma'am. Thank you, Rabin. Okay. So please remember, then whenever you release a poster, or if you're the president, please suggest to keep a phone number. And of course, if possible, please add the Insta handles and Facebook. They generally do it. But contact number is missing. So please make sure you do. If you do all three, then nothing like that. Then it's best, because if I want to know more details, maybe before calling up, I'll go and research the entire Insta and Facebook to know a bit more, so that when I call as a person, I may feel very dumb to call a Toastmasters club and know nothing. It's better I'll research a bit about Toastmasters so that I don't feel dumb calling the VPM before that. So it's a psychology. It's again subjective, not generic for everyone. Okay. Again, moving on to the next point is, okay. So we have to leverage members' personal social media. For example, what I do is I always encourage my members to share Toastmasters related poster on their WhatsApp status, Instagram stories, LinkedIn, Facebook, or wherever possible. This enhances their professional image while creating curiosity amongst their connections about Toastmasters, which is a potential leading to new guests and, of course, conversion of them as a member. So I remember there was a time when I used to post a lot on WhatsApp status, and after 1.5 months, a guest, again, he's known to me, but a guest in Toastmasters texted me about Toastmasters, and it took me only 7 minutes on WhatsApp's conversation to convert him as a member. He did not even attend. He did not even ask the fees of the meeting. Of course, in the last moment when he had to pay, he asked. He did not ask anything. He saw my so many WhatsApp status that he was convinced it is something worth doing it. So without knowing much about Toastmasters, he got converted. This is the power of storytelling through WhatsApp status or Insta or Facebook. When you're very consistent, it develops a sense of how do I say? It develops a sense of genuineness amongst your viewers that this is something very genuine what Ayush is doing or what Abhilash is doing when they are putting so much about this organization on their Toastmasters. Like for me, when I joined Toastmasters, I saw one status on Facebook, one status. And then I called that lady, and she explained me, and I went as a guest and joined. So I am talking about multiple. But when I joined, I saw one status only. So this is the power of social media. So please encourage your members. You as a VPPR cannot alone do everything. You have to encourage your members, get them involved, promote your club as much as possible. Is that clear? Point number three. Can we move to the next point? Any hand raised, then please let me know, Abhilash.
Yes,
Yes,
sure.
we have
Can
also
do.
Akshay in the room. Let me just acknowledge. I think Akshay is here, the DPRM of 98, if I'm not wrong, right? Akshay, welcome to the meeting.
Thank you, Ayush.
Thank you. Pleasure having you. You have three DPRMs today from the world, so please ask your questions. And if I am stuck, or if Bilash, you want to add something, Akshay, you want to add something, please unmute and speak. You're most welcome to do it. Okay, moving on to the third point. Can we move on? Oh, sorry, fourth point. Can we move on to the next point? Yes, I know. I see no one raising their hand. Okay, so fourth point is somewhere connected to the third point is sharing members' testimonial. So personal experience resonate deeply with audience. Encourage members to share their postmasters journey and key takeaways. In short, videos or post. This testimonial will help in building credibility and attracting like-minded individuals. So there's one more way which you can do this. Okay, so what happens is let's assume Toastmaster. Uh, let's assume Meghna is here. Meghna Mehta attended the club for the first time as a guest. So what I did in my club is there is one speaker throughout the meeting. It could be the G, it could be the T mod, it could be anyone with whom Meghna will be impressed because of their speaking skills. So after the meeting, again, this is a bit different from the PR strategy, but again, it will help you to convert a guest for your club. So after the meeting, suppose the team out was absolutely brilliant. Now Meghna will want to have a conversation with the team out because he or she was simply brilliant in his role. This is natural. The guest wants to have a conversation, right? And I will make sure that the team out, let's just say suppose team out was Ashankya, goes to Meghna, and talk about his role, of course, and then explains his personal journey in Toastmasters, like 5 years down the line when he was not a Toastmasters, or 2 years down the line when he was not a poster, he could never speak like that. But today, due to Toastmasters, because of the mentoring and other stuff that Toastmasters provide, I'm able to do it. This actually connects with the guest really well. The personal story of the individual, right? Because they have seen them the way they have delivered the entire presentation as a team out. So try to do this trick. Get your best role player, talk to the guest. Somewhere down the line, they will be resonated with their story and they'll try to come again and be converted. Okay. Can we move on to the next point? Yes. So this is my favorite. Recognize every achievement. club should never miss an opportunity to appreciate their members. Celebrate each and everything: pathways, completion, milestone, achievement, birthdays, anniversary, small promotion in their office, or any good news if you get to know. Try to release a poster and celebrate. This will always help you retain those members. And of course, when you shoot a celebratory poster for them, they'll of course share in their social media. Again, a visibility of your club will be created. Again, guest can come in for your club. And this, recognition will always foster a sense of belonging and encourages engagement. So please remember, there's nothing called small achievement, either it's big or very big. Try to promote in every way. So is that all right? Any more questions here? Yes, thank you. Okay, so moving on to the next point. Again, these are very basic things I'm covering. If you try to implement all this, I am sure your PR of the club will go next level. Is engagement of guests in social media activities. So I tell you very interesting thing. So after the meeting, try to include that guest in your group photo and politely, in a very subtle way, ask for their Instagram, LinkedIn, or Facebook handles. Now, tagging them in meeting posts ensures that they stay connected with club's activities because they'll follow back, because they know that the photo will be tagged for them and they will be happy that as a guest, it was an honor that the club tagged them on the photo, right? So tagging them again in the meeting will ensure that they stay connected with the club's activities, and this also increases the chance of them following the club social media pages, keeping the club in their feed and reinforcing their connection, increasing the likelihood of them returning to the club. Sometimes what happens, guest does not come back, but if they somehow follow our page, that regular updates that I told you in the beginning is also connected with this. That regular updates will keep him noting about his club, that the club is doing this. Somewhere down the line, I'm sure he or she will definitely try to come back because those notification will force them. So this has actually worked in my club. So this is again a way to bring back old guests who did not get converted. So this is stick strategies that I've told you. Any questions still here?
I think Ankur have raised this hand. Go ahead, Ankur.
Yeah.
Yes, Ankur.
Yeah. So on this one, uh, Ayush, when you're saying that we must capture the social media handle of the guest coming to our meeting, right? One thing. Now you're saying to tag them when and in which post. I missed that part. I couldn't
Okay,
get
okay,
through it.
okay. Okay, let's say suppose Ankur, you are the guest, and this is a formal meeting. Let's assume it's a physical meeting, okay? And now we have a group picture. Now the meeting has ended, and now we'll take a group picture. And I invite you, Ankur bhai, please come and be the part of this picture. You will feel honored because you are not the member of the club yet. You are called, right? And after the group picture, suppose I am the VP, where I'll go and say politely, "Ki Ankur, I am going to post this on Instagram or LinkedIn on Facebook, and I would be honored if I could tag you. So could you please provide me your handle?" And the moment you provide me, I am sure you'll follow the page back, so that the notification of the club meeting will always be there in your feed. So if you don't get converted, at least you'll stay connected with the club, and somewhere down the line, maybe anytime you can come back and convert as a guest. So motive here is to make sure that the guest stays engaged in the social media with the club. So this is a way you can do it, because here nobody will deny. If I ask you directly, you will deny. You will think they will, they will try to send me post and disturb me to join the club. But here, if you do in this way, nobody will feel that. Maybe the chances are 1 or 2% or 5-10% people might reject. That's okay. But never force them to ask for their handles. If they give it in one shot, it's okay. Otherwise, it's okay. Not an issue. Okay. Yes. So is it clear till here? Any more questions? No. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay. So coming to the next point is ultimate, very important point is personalized invitation and follow-ups. So what happens is pre-meeting invitation to the guest is very important. Send a personal message to a guest at least 4 5 days before the meeting, inviting them to attend. A personalized approach makes them feel valued and increases the chance of their participation in the meeting. And of course, a thank you message after the meeting. Send a personalized thank you message expressing gratitude for their presence and inviting them to the future meetings again. Now, what you should do is, suppose again your meeting is on Monday, try to send a reminder, I mean, an invitation by Wednesday so that they have 5 6 days in hand. And if possible, in the same day, that is Monday in the morning, you can send a reminder that today is the meeting. In case they've forgotten, again, that goes as a reminder. Now, when they see that in a week, 2 times I've got the message, chances are they might want to come to attend the meeting. It is not necessary. They might have prior commitments, but this at least this sweet follow-ups without disturbing them on calls with a message, with a personalized message, actually develops, as I say, a sense of valueness and importance given by the club. So the chances of that guest coming to the club will be more. So this is how you can get them back. Again, this can be used for members. The VP Ed in association with the VPM and VPPR can send a personalized invitation for all the members to come to the meeting and join, or thanking message for their roles after the meeting. Again, this depends with your VP Ed president and VPM, because you alone cannot do so much, right? Yes. So this is a way you can always make sure that a guest will come to the meeting. Okay. Now from here, I would request Abhilash to take over and continue the session. I have given the best from my side, and I'm sure he must have better points to enhance. And maybe if Akshay is here, he might add 1 or 2 points from here in the meeting as to how to have PR strategies that can take your clubs to the basic level. With this, let's have a thunderous round of applause and call the District 125 PR Abhilash to take forward the meeting from you. Over to you, Mr. Abhilash. Thank you very much.
A lot, distinguished Toastmaster Ayush. Let's give a huge round of applause to Ayush for taking his time despite his busy schedule, and he's not at his home. Like, he's in a different place outside, and this level of dedication is very inspiring to see. Distinguished Toastmaster Ayush, thanks a lot for conducting this session and sharing your insights upon Club PR strategies. So before I proceed further, I would like to facilitate Ayush, because I'm not sure till how much time he would be uh, present in the meeting. So better I'll take this opportunity to facilitate him. I hope my screen is visible to everyone. Thanks a lot. Yeah. So
Thank you, Abhilash, for this honor.
we can open our, like, let's open the video, like, to appreciate Toastmaster Ayush for requesting everyone to put on the video. So I'll take this opportunity to take this group picture for this meeting. And we have quickly turn on the video for a couple of minutes, so I can take a good picture. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
That is not Ayush. So I would start with some questions that we have received in Zoom when the registration of the meeting happened, and post which we'll share some more strategies from my end. Okay, so that will help the club PR, and more. Cool. So there is some question in Zoom registration is what are the ways through which I think increase our Instagram reach organically. So Ayush has covered that point, but the points what he have mentioned about taking handles from our guests, consistently posting. So organic growth happens through consistent post of about the club meetings, not only about club meetings, but club achievements, club members achievements. So it might sound quite more things to do, but when you start doing it and you have a team like associate VPPR who will be taking up from you 2 or 3 members can join and you can distribute this, and definitely when you do such wonderful PR, your club will feel that sense of yes, we are doing something really good, being part of a Toastmaster, right? So still we have some time. I request people not to leave. Okay, okay, cool. Any questions or anything to be asked regarding this is on using social media to gain things organically. Okay, fine. I Next question is something about how to bring use some best strategies for the non-active members. So when some members are not active or some members are actually leaving, I will actually suggest something like you can make I we miss you posters when the renewal season happens. Okay, and definitely you will see some members might not renew, and there will be members who continue. And as a club, there should be at least 3 different WhatsApp groups. So you have your club members WhatsApp group, club guest or friends WhatsApp group, and club executive committee WhatsApp group. So in that guest or members WhatsApp group, you can share "We will miss you" poster on the day when the renewal is going to complete. It's sometime around 31st March or 30th March, well, because they will not be renewing since so from April 1st. So by that time, you can share this, tag them, and you can remove them from the group members group, club members group, and they will be part of the guest group. So that will actually, bring some sense of belonging to them, and there might be chances they can renew later and keep the things floating in your guest group. It should not appear as a spam, but still when things are interactive and active and active in the group, definitely your even guests and friends will look forward to be part of your club meeting. Okay. I am seeing you saying Rabin has asked, I use a lot of hashtags. I think that gives my club a lot of Instagram views. So this is a debatable point, Rabin, because hashtags are nowadays not that much relevant when it comes to post visibility, technically speaking. But still, you can use adequate amount of hashtags to attract the members and bring in your visibility to your club in the social media platform. Can we promote or pitch about Toastmasters in other organization? So this is one another question that came in Zoom. Um, what I suggest is if you are part of a organization or you want to open a club in a different different organization, you want to open a Toastmasters club. Definitely, there are you can talk to your leaders in the district, and there will be some process they follow before they conduct demo meetings where they do the pitching and all. Uh, if you have such leads, you talk to your district leaders. Starting with your area director, division director, or even the club president. from there you can proceed further, and definitely that can the such things are encouraged, when that will lead to a new club formation, and that is something you can actually do. uh, okay, so anything else we like you guys want to discuss, go ahead, else I want to show you something through Canva, how uh, a simple poster that you create for a club meeting can be used for different purposes. So uh, something I really want to show you so that it will be easy for you to understand. Let me know when my screen is visible. Is my screen visible to everyone? You can see the Canva window. Yes.
Yes.
So I will show one of the poster which our club is to. So ours is a team-based club which was called Backpackers Toastmasters Club, and we conduct meetings like this. Would be our meeting poster. Okay, so post meeting, we'll release a poster like meeting updates with the screenshot of everyone with the video, and meeting winners, and when is the next meeting, whom to contact. So there will be always two contact numbers will be there. One is the club president and VP membership. With their consent, we will have it. This is up to the club to decide like what they want to have, how they want to do it. And so you can see the same poster is getting used in such updates also. Okay, nothing much of difference. Just move some elements, continue the same template. So when you do this, your work is also less, and this is one way to acknowledge your club members' achievements, in every meeting. Else, I will also suggest you can have a simple template, recognition template for every meeting, and post meeting, make sure you recognize them on that given day itself. So, or the next day maximum. Else, it will get dilute, and people also will lose interest, and you will have to rush for your next week's meeting strategies and planning. Okay. And ensure you take good pictures. Like this is an online club, so we take the Zoom screenshot. And this is one another screenshot. We make a toast during the meeting. So the president address, the president makes a toast during at that time for any XYZ reason. So this is a joint club meeting with the clubs in Nepal. So we make a toast for that, and people will be opening the camera and they'll showing their mug or whatever object they can have, or a thumbs up, simple thumbs up. So that way we capture this. These are some small engagements you do in the meeting, and as a VPPR you capture all these small moments used to, and use this to publicize about your club in the social media. And if you're offline, if you're like a physical meeting club, definitely you can take such photos during the meeting happening, and use that photos to publicize your meeting. And such photos are also comes handy when members recognition happens. Okay, so don't forget to take good pictures during throughout the meeting. This is something I really want to show you. Apart from this, uh, at time to time basis, make sure not only you send only the meeting updates for milestone meeting, or even when contest is happening. People who are you can ask the club excom or people who are not contesting to be part to make some video, or encourage members to participate in the contest. It is not only every time, it is not only about the posters. how to make quick videos. Like we all have mobile, and it is quite easy to record a video comparatively. And we all know how to like we are all on social media. We are seeing a lot of content there, and it's quite easy to record when you just put your mobile up, put on your front camera, keep it in a stable position, record something for 30 seconds, and you don't need to do much of editing also. Just start with that, and definitely as you move on, you will learn and do things. Because when you keep on sharing only the posters, it might become again uh, people might get bored also sometimes. So do it in this way. It will bring in more engagement. And if you are having a Canva Pro, I'm not sure everyone has a Canva Pro, but if you have it, you can actually resize your club meeting poster into a Canva story or a reel size poster. So that poster can be converted into a quick 10-second video with some animations in the uh, poster. Let me see if I can show you that also. If that can be shown, then I think it will. So it is not only once you create one poster, you can make two, three different elements out of it. One is the video, second is the poster meeting update, and you know members recognition and all this. So once you have this kind of poster, you can click on resize here and convert it into with the current update. You can select which page you want to convert. It's not like that the entire file will get updated. I just wait for the. Here you can see Instagram reel. Okay, and you don't need to select all pages. You can select the current page. Then copy and resize. This will quickly put it into a real resolution, and definitely that can be also used as a reminder in your Instagram handles, and also in your regular WhatsApp messages also. So when you're sharing something like this, you can actually share your link rather than the video. That will bring some good engagement to organic engagement to your social media handles, right? So any other questions to be answered? Anyone has any doubts? Or anyone has any suggestions? Akshay, anything from you want to share until this comes up?
No, no, nothing as of now.
Thank you. Any other questions from anyone else or who have any specific point that you want me to address, or you have any doubts? We can continue asking.
No other queries by members, it seems.
And I can sense that people are quite either bored or they are all filled with their um, knowledge. How you guys are planning to run the new for the next membership renewal is going to happen soon, right? So any new strategies or anything you guys are planning to do, you can quickly share. It will help others also. So now you can see that poster is now converted into a real size poster. So once it is all loaded, you can align the elements accordingly, add some music and convert it into a video and share it as a animated poster in your social media handles. Okay, so you try to reuse your posters as much as can. That will give some consistency for some such a theme-based meetings. Okay, Chinmay, you have unmuted. Anything to ask?
I do not have a question, but I would like to appreciate your contributions made during this meeting. I specifically like the one which you just shared about resizing the posters made on Canva. It's really been value adding for me. So would like to thank you for that.
Thanks a lot, Rashmi. Please do mail, and there will be a feedback link I will share with everyone. Before
Sure.
leaving, I would request everyone to fill that link. Okay, just a second. I will put it in the chat window. This is the feedback link I shared in the group. Rabin, you want to share some light on how you got 15K views in your Instagram reel? People are interested to know. You can unmute and share.
So honestly, I'm also trying to figure out what I'm doing. I am just making the poster, I'm making the caption, I'm putting hashtags. Uh, then so I don't know uh, about other clubs, but we have a guest group where we add all the guests and we keep posting there. Uh, and there also, I wherever I post, be it Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, LinkedIn, I always put all our social media handle link over there. So maybe that also helps. Maybe I don't know. uh, then one more thing is for some reason, I mean, we have a Toastmasters Club of Pune website also, and so like no one was updating the website for a long time. And so I
Okay.
started updating the website, and then people are actually coming to the website, I think. Because recently one guest came to my club and she said she found the meeting details on our club website. So I was shocked. I never thought anyone will go to a club website, but I think that is making some kind of difference. Even if
Yes.
one person comes as a guest, it can mean that word of mouth that person would spread to 10 people at least. If not my club, then some other Toastmasters club. I don't care.
Thank you, Rabin, for sharing. Yes, of course. Keeping your club mm, contact details up to date is highly important because people who search about your club, they will find your club through that page. Find a club where it will have your phone number, contact details, website, all these things. So please keep that up to date. If that is not there, there are high chances you might lose that member to a different club if that is not up to date. So I hope everyone has seen the feedback link. I would request it will take 2 minutes for you to just quickly share your feedback in the group and feedback in that link. And we are almost 45 minutes done as per the planned time. And don't worry, next week we have a very interesting thing happening, which is called Canva craze. Okay, and let me stop this recording.